So what's your monthly burn as a family?
Yeah, I wrote it down here. I spend $2,300 a month on my house. I spend another $2,000 a month on daycare, sports, camps for my kids. Nanny makes $57K a year, so that's almost $5,000 a month. Health insurance I don't use is $3,000 a month. Private health care, I spend at least $2,000 a month, more like $4,000 probably. My jet overhead that I'm committed to every single month is only about $3,000 because I paid cash for it. It's a portion of it, and I share expenses with 3 other partners. And then there's some variable, food miscellaneous that is about $5,000 a month to live on. So yeah, I'm all in about 25 to 25K a month of spend.
Yeah, wow, that seems remarkably low for a man that owns a jet. So that's
now last year, if you would add $12,000 a month for the times I used the jet, you would add $4,000, a month, evened out over the year for my trip to Colorado in the summer, where I spent a lot of money to live in Crested Butte for a month. I have other variable things that pop up, like I'll buy a new vehicle, I'll buy this or that, but those are expenses that I can control. The $25K a month is what I'm on the hook for moving forward.
Yeah. And do you feel like do you feel like you're short of anything? Do you feel like you're holding back on anything?
Oh yeah, definitely holding back.
Okay.
It'd be nice to go buy a $5 million house with a outbuilding to play basketball in the Georgia summers, but like I said, I've only been making money for a little bit of time, and I think the most irresponsible thing I could do is put what I've built at risk.
Why are you afraid of lifestyle creep?
I wouldn't say I'm afraid of it. I'm just conscious of it. Because I see people and I've listened to folks on your show that have massive monthly overhead nuts. And that would get stressful if you run a business that you could make $250K one month, which is, by the way, is only $125K after taxes. That you're going to make $125K and you're going to spend $80 or $100 to live. What if you have a couple goose eggs or you need to make a big investment?
The big fear I have is like 1 month, like my wife gets a personal trainer. I'm like, oh fuck, I want a personal trainer. I'm gonna get one too. So I get a personal trainer, and now we're both on the hook for like personal trainers every week, which is amazing. I really don't want to scale back from that because this is a good thing, right? And so, but I'm just every time I make a purchase decision or an increase in lifestyle, I get this like pang of like, firstly guilt, and then second of just slight mild panic because I'm like, is this the decision that's gonna be the one that fucks me? And like, a year or two's time when like we have a few bad months and like should I just be holding on to this extra couple quid over here that's
Absolutely. I think when that goes away is when things start to get a little dangerous.
Right. And then to put a cherry on it, I get it, but how do you justify owning a jet as a man that says he doesn't allow lifestyle creep?
Yeah, I'm an hour and 45 minutes in traffic from the Atlanta airport. And then it's an hour to get through security and get to my gate in the largest airport in the world. And I have business in rural towns all over America with my storage facility. My family's in a rural town in southern Indiana. My wife's family's in a rural town in upstate New York. Traveling, especially with kids, from where I live in Athens is very difficult. I did the math of, hey, I can buy 1/4 share of a jet that can fly my family around for. And look, I say jet, it's a Vision jet. It's smaller than most turboprops. It's more affordable than most turboprops. It barely holds my family. As my kids grow, it will not fit them. It's a small airplane, right? This is not a private jet that you imagine Taylor Swift or Kim Kardashian coming around. I bought a 1/4 share of this airplane for $900,000.
If you're sharing it with 4 people and you I drop everything I need to go to Portland for some reason tomorrow, but someone else may be flying somewhere. So how does that kind of timeshare?
Yeah, you text so there's also 3 PC-12s and a TBM and another Vision jet that works with my management company. And we all share hours, so it's very, very convenient to get where you need to go, even last minute. I could text my pilot right now, or the owner of the management company, and he'd get me on a plane this evening if there was an emergency.
Okay, got it. Awesome. That's pretty rad.
And it's only $1,000 an hour to fly the airplane, so I can get round trip to Indiana, to Bristol, Virginia, where one of my properties is, and I'm going to get a $3,000 or $4,000 bill.
Did it feel super baller when you first got it?
Yeah, it did. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so. That makes sense.
But I didn't. It's funny because it's also a little bit of like, hey, I don't want people to know I have this. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want my friends to know I have it. I don't want my kids to go to school and say that they have it. So
yeah, don't worry, no one's listening to this podcast. You'll be fine. Okay, why do you avoid fixed costs?
It's the monthly burn that you're on the hook for that can get you in trouble. I only pay for my plane when I fly it. I only pay for a summer vacation if I book it. I only pay for a beach house if I go rent it. But if I need to buckle down, if things get slow, or if I make a big investment, I can cut my expenses drastically. Even things like a nanny and some of this private healthcare, I could cut as well, and I could get my burn to $15K a month if I needed to, or 10 grand a month. That's a good feeling to have in your back pocket as an entrepreneur, that you can cut your expenses down lower than an average middle class family in America at this point.